He's the one that I only did 1 damage to a minute ago. I'm still waiting to do the 2nd and 3rd forms of the final boss, but we have to make the legendary weapon. Alright, I really do seem to love my sword types. I'm allowed to pick what it can be. I suppose I'm more used to it, so let's just go with sword. He's the final boss of evil. He stops everybody from living in freedom. I was supposed to do the finale of the tournament, and then the final boss trolled everybody. And now the tournament's cancelled. Holy shit, there he is right there. I have a couple Game Gears in the drawer next to me also. I could do like a camera stream of Game Gear, like point my camera at it as I play. It might be a little lame because I might move it back and forth too much. There's a super short, like 8-hour RPG on Game Gear that I could do. Have you heard of this one? I just typed it. That one will be so short that it's quicker than even this game. Did I even like go to the end? I should show you the cartridge after I beat the game here. This is the final boss. At least one of the forms. Huh. Damn, he fucking... Ugh, bastard. He has another form, remember? It's not done yet. Ah, shit, he still got me with a 300. That bitch. Fucking bitch. Alright, we got one form out. And I saved all my MP. 13k? Not bad. I have a lot of cartridges to show you, Bridge. The death is just, he disappears like any regular enemy would. I'm sure the final form will explode or something. When is there going to be an RPG with like 10 final boss forms? Instead of just the 3, the usual. Prepare thyself and suffer the consequences of my hatred. You suffer the consequences of my hatred, you bitch. Hey Bridge, if you ever get Oasis, Defenders of, it's a regular RPG turn-based. It's nice. It is nice. There's an accessory that I can make my spells faster usage of them. I wish I could like. I wish I had more choice on weapons. It's just only this I'm allowed to use. Fuck, he has that stupid underground bullshit. He has a bunch of laser beams. He has a bunch of wind. He only got 2 75s off on me, but... Let's go ahead and actually use heal now. Yes, my heal worked before his spell. I could use my speed upgrade, but... I keep jumping over his hands, that's a good sign for me. I haven't beaten this dude in 15 years. Nice, I barely got my heal off, but I did. Looks like I'm only allowed to heal one more time. Oh yeah, he got 3 75s off. Whatever he did, he missed. Looks like he missed. Wow. Did the final boss just die and not even really disappear for real? I leveled up. Oh my god, I'm getting 4 points. Oh my god, I'm actually getting 4 points now. That's nuts. I'll go with all speed. Even though I think I just made it to end credits. GG. You can, because there's like, there's way more optional, like... You know the internet on Mega Man, like every floor looks the same? Well, that dungeon keeps going, but there's no more story anymore, so the game's over with. Except for the optional, you know, dungeon floors, like Mega Man had. I think Part 2, or maybe the Japanese Part 3, bugging. The other 2 games might be more worth it to do, you know, post-game floors. It is. It really is. So I've been streaming for 46 minutes. So I could have stayed on until 3 in the morning to get to the end credits, which seem to be right now? Yep, right now. He didn't even disappear when he died, technically. I used to think that the game was an 8 when I was 15 years younger, but sometimes time catches up with stuff, and this game is not an 8. Even if I do extra floors on the dungeon, I'm just not sure if it's actually like an 8 out of 10 game. It's kind of like Mega Man Battle Network. It's less. There's less depth in this one compared to Part 2 or 3. So I'm putting it in the score sheet now. Swordcraft Story. It has a really long title. Swordcraft Story. It's going to be scored yellow in the yellow zone, which is going to be... It's a solid game. Because of playing it 15 years ago, I want to say that it's better than Mega Man Battle Network, but perhaps... Or, you know, maybe slightly better, but I'm not positive on what to do here. I just know that it's a solid game. Whether it gets a 7.5... Thank you, Bridge. Whether it gets that 7.5 or not, or a 7.75, the fact is those 2 scores are the 2 solid scores on the sheet, on the explanation sheet. I'm on the sheet right now. I'm trying to change tabs. Here we go. 15 years in between beating this game. Honest to God, I might move to a 100-point system of scoring because the game was like a 7.6. You know, I do want to give it higher than I did. It's not an 8. It's not an 8. When you play it, it won't be a full 8. But perhaps it will. Who knows? You'll have to play it yourself. You could emulate it in 2 seconds. Necrosahara. there's a post-storyline. So theoretically, Shin, I could actually... If I go to all of the storyline altars on Breath of the Wild, all it does is open up the 12 shrines. Is that all it does? I have most of them marked. I know where they are. I know where the DLCs are. Maybe they just pop up from the ground whenever I talk to that, like, storyline thing. This game is technically like Tales of Phantasia Void. It's better than Tales of Phantasia because it has 5 totally distinct weapons that act. They all act totally differently. And plus the spell system is cool. You're only allowed to use 5 spells. You should never be allowed to use tons because it would be cheap. I guess I'll keep this as a 7.5 for the time being. I used to think it was 8 when I was younger. It's a good thing we revisit stuff. I think it was probably too short to even deserve the 7.75 that I want to give it. But if I change to 100 points, then I'll go with 76% as the score. I beat her in the last semi-final. I wonder if I'm allowed to use that legendary weapon in the tournament. Interesting, the game's over with and they're putting me in the fucking final tournament thing. Hey Chrono, I guess we got my answer. Good lord, man, I can't even save. Dude, they didn't even let me save! What kind of video game forces you to look at the end credits and then still keep playing the game? What the fuck is this? So we do actually get to do it. That's nuts. Please tell me that I'm healed in any kind of way. What the hell? We got trolled, Chrono. Oh my god, the fucking game trolled us. You're the one who beat me? Oh my god, Chrono. Oh, that is so funny. Vera lost in the finale, but I didn't actually get to control it for real. Oh, Jesus. They should have just allowed you to do it yourself and actually fight him. I mean, I guess I've fought him before, so I know what it's like to fight him. I wonder if part 2 continues on with the same characters and whatnot. I'm sorry, Chrono. I'm very sorry. Should I go with under solid out of 10? That is so funny, man. Like, the game trolls you into thinking that you actually get to do the final tournament. Something's going on. It's still going. Minus half a point, which brings it down under solid. Well, I guess I'll do, you know, in case I want to do the bonus dungeons and whatnot. Someday.